guys, so once again it is time for a monthly favorites video. I kind of feel like I haven't done this in a while, and I guess that's because at the end of December I did a best in beauty for the year as opposed to just the month. So some of the products I'm talking about today I've actually been loving for a couple of months, but because I didn't do a December favorites, you will not have heard of them probably until now. So I have some kind of face, kind of general beauty products, and then I have some actual makeup that I want to talk about. And most of this isn't really new. It's kind of rediscovered favorites. I'm actually going to be doing in February a no-buy policy because I just feel like I've gotten a lot since Christmas and just picked up some things from the drugstore that I just really want to give those things a try and kind of use up some of the things that I have before I start buying new products again. So let's just get started, and let's talk about the first things first. And I have this Maybelline Clean Express makeup remover. It says that it is ultra gentle and even removes waterproof eye makeup, and I have to say I love this. I had this in a drugstore haul video that I did a couple of weeks back. You may or may not have seen that. If you haven't, check it out. But this works really well. It's new to Maybelline. They have wipes. They also have like a face makeup remover, and then they have a facial cleanser. And I needed some eye makeup remover, so I decided to try this. I don't remember how much this was. I want to say it's under $10, but I don't know exactly by how much. It may be even under $5, but I just can't remember. But I got it at Target. There's a whole little display within the Maybelline section in the main makeup aisle there that you can check these out. But this works really well. You shake it up, and then I just use the little cotton rounds that I got from Target and just kind of hold it on my eye and let it kind of start to dissolve, and then I just make really light kind of circular motions to get all of the mascara and eyeliner off. And it works really well. I'm really impressed. It doesn't leave much residue. It's not oily and greasy on my face. I just really, really, really like it. But it's also moisturizing so that it's not leaving my eye area super dry. So that has been working really well for me. The other product that I've kind of rediscovered that I've been really loving since it is January and winter and everything is dry is my Treat Soft Candy Lip Scrub in the Vanilla Buttercream flavor. I first heard about this on a YouTube video that Candy Johnson did, and I purchased mine through Amazon.com. I want to say this was like $12 or $14, but you get a lot and you don't use a lot, and I don't use this every day. Every couple of days to once a week I probably use this, and it smells amazing, and it leaves this vanilla frosting flavor on your lips. And I just sometimes I do this in the shower, or sometimes I just do it as I'm washing my face, and I just take a little bit like on my finger here and just kind of scrub it all over my lips and then just rinse it off under the sink with my facial cleanser. And it works really well. I just really like it. It's made with organic products, so it's totally natural for you. It's not gross. I've never used any of the Lush lip scrubs, so I can't compare that to this at all, except for I know the lip scrubs from Lush you actually like lick off of your lips, and I don't do that with this. I don't know if you're supposed to or what. That kind of grosses me out, though, that like you're exfoliating your lips and then you're eating it. So I don't like that. I don't know. But I use this and just rinse it off, and it's amazing. It works really well, especially if I've used like a red or really bold lip color throughout the day. I will use this at night because it helps just kind of get all that color off of my lips and making sure that it is clean. So I don't know if you guys can see behind me. My dog is there. You can see his butt. He's trying to get comfortable on the couch. Fun times in your January favorites video. Alright, so the next thing I have for you is the Flower Bomb perfume by Viktor and Rolf. I bought this with a gift card that my boyfriend gave me for Christmas. I got a sample of this way back when in a Sephora order, and I fell in love with it. I love the way that it smells. It just smells so yummy to me. Like when you smell it, you just want to snuggle in and smell more of it. And it's quite expensive, so I picked up the rollerball, which was $25, but like the full-size bottle of this ranges from like $75 to $100 and something. So when I was looking at getting it with the gift card, I just determined that this was probably the better size for me, but I think at some point I'm probably going to break and have to buy that bottle because it's amazing. I could definitely see that being a signature scent for me because I just love it. And moving into the world of makeup specifically, I have some brush favorites. My first brush favorite this month is from Real Techniques, and this is the buffing brush. You can see it's kind of a tapered brush. It's kind of dense, but it has some flexibility, and I love this for putting on foundation. If you watched my everyday foundation routine tutorial, this is the brush that I use to put that on. I just really like it. I like the handles of it. I like how it just kind of buffs everything out and works really well. I first heard about this in a video from Nicole Guerrero on YouTube here. I'm sure you guys have seen her videos. If not, I will link hers and Candy Johnson's videos down below. But you can pick these brushes up at Ulta, or I picked mine up on Amazon.com, and I bought this face set and I bought an eye set, and they were less combined than $30. And then the face set, you got this brush, a foundation brush, a concealer brush, and a contour brush. I really like this brush and the contour brush. The foundation and concealer brushes are just kind of average. They're not bad, but they're not, I don't think, anything spectacular. And then in the eye set, I think there were like 4 or 5 brushes too. And again, for the 2 sets combined, it was under $30, and they're amazing. And these are created by Samantha Chapman. She is a celebrity and just professional makeup artist. So I don't really know too much about her, but the brushes that she makes are clearly amazing. You can also get these at the Real Techniques website as well. So that is really awesome. The other brush that I've really been loving is a travel size blending brush. It's the E25 brush from Sigma. I received this free with purchase when I bought a brush set from them here last summer, and just kind of started using this because one of my blending brushes that I had kind of broke and I needed another one, and I found this and I was like, hey, and this is just really great. It's just a tapered blending brush. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that there. It's dirty, obviously, but it works really well for just blending out the outer corner area of my eye and putting colors just right in the crease. I like the size of it, even though it's travel size, like it just works kind of perfectly for getting in your eye area and just really does a great job of blending. So definitely I've been loving that. Moving along into face makeup, I have 3 things to talk about today, and 2 of them you will probably have recognized from other videos. They are the CoverGirl and Olay concealers. This first one is the Concealer Balm, and it just is like your standard concealer stick, and this is in the shade 310 Fair. This works really well for all over your face. You can also use this under your eyes because it's a balm. It's not too thick and it's not too thin, and it just works really, really well for covering up any imperfections or blemishes that you have. Like I said, you can use it under your eyes if you want to. I just am really impressed with the formula of this. It lasts really well throughout the day. It doesn't settle into your fine lines or creases, and I just am really, really, really impressed with this. I like this a lot. So because I was impressed with that, I decided to pick up and try the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Eye Concealer, and this is in the shade 205 Very Light. My Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer is empty, and so I needed an under eye concealer. I've been using a Benefit under eye concealer that's supposed to lighten your dark circles, and I feel like it's actually really working because I don't feel like I have any major under eye circles, but there's still a little bit of a kind of bluish shadow because I'm so fair skinned that you can still kind of see that, and I like to kind of cover that up. And this has a serum from Olay in there as well as CoverGirl concealer, and so this is, what size is this? 0.3 ounces, but you get a lot in there, and because you're just using it for your under eye area, you're gonna not go through this super, super quickly. And I also featured this in my everyday foundation tutorial, so you will have seen this in action as well. They had both an eye concealer and a eye corrector, and based on the information that was on the packaging and on the display at the store, I couldn't really determine a difference, so I just chose to get the concealer, and I haven't actually had time or taken the time to go look it up on the CoverGirl website to determine what the distinct difference is there. So whatever. The next product I have is from Rimmel London, and this is the Fix and Perfect Pro Primer in 002. This also was in my foundation routine video. I heard about this on Emily Noel's channel. It made it into her 2012 Drugstore Primer Emily Awards several times running now, and it's got 5-in-1 results. It says it smooths, resurfaces, brightens, mattifies, and protects. I don't use this every day, but when I'm doing my normal foundation, like for work, I definitely do use this, and I notice a huge difference in the overall kind of complexion of my face. It's really great. It's like $5 or $6. You can get it at Walgreens, Target, Walmart, wherever they sell Rimmel products. I don't think they sell Rimmel at Walmart, or at least not here anyway, but Target and Walgreens has this, and you can get it there. Works amazing. Eye products. Well, actually, I have one more face product, and then I'll move into eye products. This is the Balm Down Boy Blush, and the shade is Down Boy. and you can see it there. It's just a really pretty pink color. This is extremely, extremely pigmented, so when you put your blush brush in here, definitely do a light hand, tap off any excess and blend, and if you feel like you need more, then try again, but it is so highly pigmented that I don't think you will, and it's just a really, really pretty bright pink, not too bright, but not too flat pink color, and it just gives a really great flush to my cheeks. I'd say like Nars's Orgasm and then Down Boy, so it's just a step down from the Nars's Orgasm. It's not as shimmery, I guess, but it's kind of that same kind of glow to your cheeks, and I just think it's really, really pretty. But again, it's highly pigmented, which is great because then you're not going to blow through it as quickly, right? So then moving into eyes, I have a new favorite in mascara, and this is the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes mascara. This is a deluxe sample size that I got in the Sephora Favorites Lash Stash box that my mom got me for Christmas, and I've just been really, really loving this. I'm sure you guys have heard about it before. This is just a black mascara, and it's got a regular bristled brush there that you can see. And I just really like this. It doesn't flake, it doesn't clump, and it just looks really, really pretty. And I've been using it combined with the Tarte Lash Primer. It's the Multiply Clinically Proven Lash Enhancing Primer. Also a deluxe sample size that came in that same Lash Stash box. And this is just a white eyelash primer that you use before your mascara. You can use this with any mascara. It does not have to be the Tarte. Mine's a little dirty because I've been using it so much, but I just really like this. It gives me a really full effect. It almost, if I apply it, with a smoky eye, it can give the effect of a false lash. It's just very, very pretty, and I really, really like it. I'm just very impressed. I have not tried very many Tarte products in the past, so that kind of blew me away. Another tried and true old favorite of mine is the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eyeliners. I love these eyeliners. I have been using these since the freshman year of high school, which was somewhere in the early to mid 90s, not giving an exact date. But anyways, I use this in the Onyx and Espresso shades. So Onyx is obviously black, Espresso is a brown liner. These are self-sharpening. You just twist up the tops. They're really, really easy to use. On the back end of these liners, they also have a smudger that you can use to smudge out the liner. These work great in your waterline. They work great for tight lining. They work great for just regular lining. And I just am really impressed with these. Again, they're not that expensive. You can get them at any drugstore that sells CoverGirl products. And they have an array of colors, and I just love these. They last a really long time. They don't bleed out. They don't smudge unless you smudge them. I used to wear these too when I was swimming, and they stayed on pretty good during that too. I mean, if you were hardcore competitive swimming, I don't think they would do that, but in terms of just high school swimming, they worked fine for that, and lifeguarding too. And then the final product that I have that I've been loving this last month and a half or so is the Stila in the Light palette. This is just a really, really pretty neutral eye palette that's got their best-selling shade Kitten in here, and then some other really great shimmery to less shimmery shades to create anything from a very basic eye to a very, very smoky eye, including a bronze smoky eye, which I think is gorgeous. It also came with this waterproof eyeliner. It's called Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in shade Damsel, which is kind of a deep brown color, it looks like. I have not used this yet, so I can't speak to how well this works or not, but I'm sure it works great. And I just love these eyeshadows. I just think they're really, really great. I'm particularly in love with this Gilded Gold shade for doing a bronze smoky eye. And of course, Stila Kitten is a really great shade just all over the eye anywhere. And the palette size is pretty good. It's not too big. It's not quite as big as the Naked palettes. I'd say it's about as thick as the Naked palettes, but it's not as long. And it does come with a really great big mirror in there too to use as you're applying that. So that is it for January favorites, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to tell me what your January favorites are, please leave them in the comments below. I will also leave a list in the box below of all the products I mentioned in this video. And if you have any questions on where to buy them or kind of any additional questions that you have, please post in the comments below because I'd love to get your feedback. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.